Hello everybody and welcome back to another Xeqqed video. It's been quite a while. Did you miss me? I have been waiting for a special moment, and I think if you look quite on the screen, you may just see what the special moment is. Look at this monster that I have acquired. 149 castle stars, 710 total artifact stars, but 75 blessed, and 1100 levels, which I think might be less than the original Xeqqed account. But you'll see this account has a few secrets. Now the main gear you see here actually is not quite as good as the original Xeqqed account is in some areas, and it's better in others. So it actually doesn't have a mythic champion chest right now, but it has a faith and almost 215 cups. So this account is sort of, the theme is trade-offs. I have traded significantly higher base stats, and you can see I'm a little bit low might right now, so I've traded off that for the perfect gear that Big Xeqqed used to have. But I think you'll see the trade-off is worth it. Oh, and I also have 7 billion kills now, so there's that as well. Let's get straight into it. All right, you guys can see I'm still in MH. Not much has changed, really. Not much has changed. Let's do the troops first. Troops are not interesting. While we're here doing the troops, though, we can do the bags. You see this account also, just like last Big Xeqqed, came with a ton of resources in the bags, and I'm always happy when people have resources in their bags. I don't know why people do not have resources in their bags. It's ridiculous. But I do have very few troops on this account. But it's not because I have a high core. It's because the guy, whoever had this account, loves high-tier troops. And you can see I have very few tier 2. But I've got, what is that, 12, 13 million tier 4 and 4.5 plus million tier 5. It's a lot of troops. But I don't know, I might swap some of the tier 4 for some tier 2 as time goes on. We'll just see how we like it. And I have dropped a mana level. I'm working as soon as I can, as quickly as possible to get the mana level back up. Because, you know, I miss having my mana level 2. Just miss it. We're going to work on that. This will be a journey for us. I don't mind having some things to do. I just really wanted to get an account that did not struggle so much with the base stats. Because the other Xeqqed account just did not have good base stats, and it made me sad. So, another thing that you've seen, I'm sure, but my wall is 15,000. And you may be wondering, why is my wall 15,000? This account is one of the best low might accounts that I have ever seen. So it's perfectly built to be a low might rally leader. Let me show you that and what it means on the research side. So here we go. Economy, the bare minimum. You don't need gem harvesting. If doing less was possible, it might not be, or it might be, but I would do even less. So there you go. Nothing for defense. Not a thing. You cannot do better than this for defense. Military, maxed of course, completely maxed. You must have these counters or you will fail. Very good. Monster Hunt, there's really no need to be able to hunt level 5, and it's a ton of might that it gives, so I wish it didn't have it, honestly. Upgrade defense, absolutely nothing, as it should be. Upgrade military, this hurts, right? Because the subsidies are what I trade off. Again, the theme of trade-offs with this account. So the subsidies, I have very, very high costs for training troops. You see, I'm missing the 40% subsidy that I had on other Xeqqed. Now I only have 3.5. So everything is going to be more expensive when it comes to soldiers. But it's fine, because the rest of this account will make it worth it. Now mind you, this was not an easy account to find, guys. I have been looking literally since mid-August, but I had low might as a requirement because I'm so tired of having no troops and still being 2 billion might. Now I have troops, and I'm under 2 billion, so I've gotten what I wanted, but it literally took me months, and I was so mad about it. So you see, I actually don't have many battalions either, and I only have 5 quick swaps, which is really good, honestly, because they all add a ton of might, and you see, I'm also missing an army, and my tier 4 subsidies are just terrible. So expensive to train tier 4. But that's how it is with a low might account. You just deal with it. Army leadership, perfect. You need all of it. I mean, yeah, you've got to have them. Military command, minimal. It should be minimal. Yeah, honestly, you really just need breakthrough and nothing more. But, you know, I guess he had some reason for doing some darkness stuff. Familiars, yeah, you need you need a good amount of the familiar stuff. And I'm glad he didn't go into these, because you see these add a ton of might, even more than 200,000 each. See, familiar battles, you know, they're complete. I need all the familiar slots. Sigils. Interestingly, sigils, he did not get the accessory sigil, which I guess I understand, because you'd have to do this furious offense for siege, and we know why we don't want that. Sigils again. Wonder battles, completely done. Nothing to see there. Gear, interestingly, does not have that last battalion. Not totally sure why. Guess it's just a might thing. Yeah, so yeah, I guess it's just a might thing. A million might that he just doesn't need. And then missing Luminary Avengers, because you do not need Tier 5 Siege. Trust me, you really don't. So there you go. Advanced Wonder Battles, not complete, just because it's missing this curse. I think okay, now I have enough tomes. I didn't have enough tomes earlier, but I do now. Maybe I'll start it. It's just a really, really thick research. We'll see. And then Mana Awakening, it's not got anything going on here. I will probably have to change that over the long run. But as of now, it's not got anything. And as I told you, I'm working towards having a stronger mana level. I know 1 is not at all impressive. 2, going on 3 was what I had with other Big Xeqqed. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, just have faith. One of the things about this account, the other Xeqqed account had, I think it was like 1,000 days of altar. Write in the comments if you want, how many days of altar does this account have? And pause, don't cheat. You are not going to get it right. You got your guesses? 5,789. That's more than 10 years of altar. This account has executed 5,000 plus heroes and has 10 plus years of altar. This guy was a true war demon. And I think that's so funny. 7.8 billion kills, but it's a low might account. And I was like, well, you know, it's probably a new Kingdom account. And then I checked how old it is. This thing is like 4.5 years old. Castle skins. I can show you the castle skins. I mean, yeah, there's not much going on here with the castle skins. Yeah, so he's got some questionable skins, you know. This actually was me, the limited Frosty Cheer. I was really sad to see that he did not get the Godzilla skin and has just a bunch of these other random skins limited. Does have Shrek. I don't know why. I don't know why you'd get Shrek but not Godzilla. I was happy to see Toothless. We know how I love my castle skins. Go through the artifacts. This is the main part that that it wins in over Big Xeqqed. The old Big Xeqqed was just miserable on artifacts. Base stats were 500 something. Low 500s, high 400s. Just not enough, really. Not enough for me to be happy. So you see, I've got all of the sort of bigger, more important 2 troop types. I've got most of them maxed. Very happy with how the previous owner built this account. It's just beautiful, especially in terms of artifacts. You see, most of these are maxed or going on maxed. So yeah, I scroll down here for you. This is not all that interesting to look at, so I'll just scroll through it quickly. It's got a bunch of event ones, too, that are just not leveled up at all. Which I can understand, because, you know, they do add might, all of these. And, you know, we don't need resource gathering speed. I'm not going to be resource gathering on this account. Okay, let's see. This is the layout. I love the layout that this guy was running with. It's really kind of convenient. It's also kind of bothering me, but kind of convenient. Familiars. We can go to familiars. Bunch of pacts. You'll see a ton of them are just unopened. And I have 9,943 packed 4s unopened and 3,000 packed 1s. And that is because everything that is needed on these is maxed. So, I mean, there's not much to go through, but all of the things that are needed on these familiars are completely done, finished, bam. Another aspect of this account that is truly beautiful. On Big Xeqqed, the last Big Xeqqed, all familiars were maxed, period. But this one has only the things that are helpful maxed. Or at least, you know, most of the things that are helpful. He did the occasional random thing, like construction speed. Why do you need 5% construction speed? He did occasional random things like that. But other than that, it's pretty good. You see, we got Tempestite, and of course, all of the familiar skills as well. I won't show you all of them because you don't want to see that. But all of them the ones that are useful are also maxed. So I'll just go through them quickly. And there you go. We can see we flew through it, but there's no point in looking at it. And he's got a ton of these left over. Because why not? You know, when you have everything that you need maxed, why don't you just start letting it stack up and buy more? You never know when they'll release a new familiar that you need to max. You know, as I told you guys earlier, level 1 mana troops, not too happy about that. We're going to work on it. Have faith, have faith. No one's being trained in the gym because every single one of them is max level. See, you can see my layout out here. He's got half manners. Half hospitals. I normally go all hospitals, no manners, or all manners, no hospitals. It's just personal preference because I like the extra HP. I will probably swap it over to that. Heroes are a little questionable because he has some that I would not think you'd want. Like, he has Witch Doll. You don't need Witch Doll at all. And he has Dark Follower too. Only useful as a siege hero. Or I guess you could want the training speed. But, you know, training speed is not the issue. The issue is training cost. So, you know, a little bit of extra might. And then some other heroes that you just would never use. Like, the ones like, let's see, like Sage. There's really no reason for Sage to be this high. Construction speed, okay, fine. But Sage is not helpful. And then it's got a bunch of pay-to-play familiars that are just sitting here like Master Cook, Femme Fatale, Vengeful Centaur. No reason to have these even unlocked if you're not going to have them maxed. And then Chaos Dragon is 1 away. It also has Watcher, I'm pretty sure I saw. Yeah, it's got Watcher. So it's got pretty much what you'd expect. Pretty much what you'd expect. Time. Alright, I'm going to get into Fury and then we'll look at the stats. Let's scout Mr. Baby Bucks here. There we go. Alright. So I'm not going to show you the mix first. I'm going to show you the speed set. It does have a gold champ chest. I actually made that last night. Because I got so tired of not being able to hold food. I was so mad. Because I actually got resources and I ate away all the food. In the first few days that I had the account. Food, all gone. Made me incredibly sad. So I upgraded this from purple at lightning speed. I should have recorded it, but it was very late and I just didn't get to it. So that happened. Let's see. So this is the speed gear. You can see, not very interesting. In fact, the Beast Helm, I was very, not concerned, but confused to see why the Beast Helm had only gotten to level 5. I would expect 15 at least, especially when you look at the fact that the chest plate has 15. And that also reminds me, yeah, we can do the cabinet so that you can actually see all of the gear pieces here. This is one of the main ones, that Champion Helm. Love the thing. And then, as I was saying, this Beast Helm is only 5 temper. Okay, why? I hate when people build this thing. I hate it. It will never, never serve you as well as a champ chest plate. Don't build this thing unless you never plan to make a champ chest plate. But I don't know why you wouldn't just make a champ chest plate. It's gonna be better for you. Just make the champ chest plate, people. Please, make the champ chest plate. Of course, firewall plate is 15, because you have to have some chest plate. And then, this Terror Shield is for 15 for some reason. I guess maybe 14.3.3 was popular with this guy. Built the Cav Boots. I don't know why this is a theme among newer accounts. My Rally Trap, whoever had that, built Cav Boots. This thing, whoever had it, built Cav Boots. Stop building the Cav Boots. You don't need the Cav Boots. Why are you building them? Please, build the Imp Boots. We need Imp Boots. Because now I have to use these stupid Storm Tassets. This is the type of thing that I'm talking about. It has so many things to benefit and to draw me into this account, which make me so content. But it also has so many things that I'm like, what were you doing? So, that's that. Then we'll keep going down. Eventually we will hit the most interesting piece of this account, actually. This Champ Sword, I don't know why it's not higher, because the Skull Crusher is also weak. I don't know what the main hand was before this, but I have to assume it wasn't the Champ. It's always fun to think about what would have happened. Why are these accounts how they were when I got them? What were you trying to do? Why was your Champ Helm so much higher than your Champ Sword? And why is your Skull Crusher so weak? It's all just very fun to imagine. So, of course, it has mitts. Most everybody has the mitts now. And then we also have the Venom Blade. This thing, I still don't like it. It's better than the mitts, I've been told, but I don't like it. I'm not going to hide my disdain. I really don't like this thing. You should build it. You should work on it. I just don't like it. It's very good for inf range based comps, and it also has good HP. So, and then the champ offhand. Like, the champ offhand is only 3. It hurts. Luckily, the Astrolite is not all that bad on the offhand, but, like, still, I would have liked to see a little bit higher. I really did not have very much to choose from. There were very few low might accounts that were not Emperors or 311k, you know, full 15 champ sets. That's just not what I'm looking for. I do not need such a vibrant account. I need something fun, small, mobile, that we can all enjoy. And I think this is going to be it. Let's see. Yeah, I got my Rowdy Resolve. Interestingly, there's no Polar Ring built yet. Working on it, but it's not built yet. And then also the Necrosis part. I don't know why I don't know why he didn't even start the book, but the book is not built, so I'll have to do that. And then you can see this second cup, 15. It has 3 cups, almost a fourth. And then the real jewel of this account, oddly enough, is a 6 faith. Why was a faith completed? I don't know. I really am happy that it was, because these faiths are such a pain, and they're going to be painful to get up to 15 or 12 even. But I'm happy that they did the first work, the first half of the work. So there's that. Very good, very good. And then just the research and farm gear. Now we can get into what you guys actually want to see. So let's start off strong with, I call it infantry set. It's a little weak. You will find that that's a theme with these blasts. They're a little weak, and they could all be quite a bit stronger if jeweled more effectively and the Astrolite made more sense. But it doesn't right now, and that's what I have to fix. Alright, what do you think the percent's going to be? Leave your guess as always. As always, leave your guess. Don't cheat. What is your guess? Any second now. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. What are my stats? What are my stats? And 14. 1476. But the real jewel of this account are the base stats. You see 630, 590 almost, and 630 again. These are crazy, crazy base stats for this account. And that is why I decided to go with this one. So much room to grow. Truly, so much. Very excited. And, I mean, it's a very nice blast. I'm really, really happy with this blast. And the rest of the stats are also almost 1,000, so this is almost your 1433 set. Not quite. I'd have to add in a little bit more range, a little bit more cav, but it's almost your 1433 set. And then the HP on this one's a little low, so I'd have to add in some more pieces to get the HP up, too. Very happy with that. Ranged. This range set, it's nothing important right now. It needs a lot of work. The Wormborn Cornet should be 15. Talons should be 15. Everything but the cups and the chest plate should be 15. There's no excuse. Especially with an account like this. But I will see what I can do about it. What is the stat? What's the stat? Come on, guess. Put your guesses. No cheating. No cheating. This one's not as good. 1395. So when I first got the other big Xeqqed account, I think it was under 1300%. So this is still an upgrade. But ranged is just such a challenge to get beyond the 1300, the 1400 mark. Because the gear overlaps so much with infantry, and also it's like an afterthought for most people because you very rarely have to hit with range. No one sits in cav anymore, and if they do, they're trying to trick you. It is very unlikely that you will actually find someone sitting in cav who means it. Not fantastic stats, but we will work with it, we will improve, and it will be fine. And then we have Cav. This, again, I keep saying it, but this is the jewel of the account. See, make sure we're still in Fury. Yep, still in Fury. So this is the jewel of the account. Obviously, this offhand will at some point be this boomerang. I don't know when it will be the boomerang. It needs a lot of hunting and a lot of packs to get this up to Mythic, and then put some Astrolite on it. But it will at some point be this boomerang. Right now, it's the stupid fist. I have many videos where I hate on this fist, and the hate is deserved. You got a 12 helmet, 12 boots, 7 main hand. I'd like it to be higher, but what you gonna do? Now this is, as I said, the jewel of the account. What are the stats on it? What are the stats? What do you think it's going to be? What's it going to be? Almost 1,500. Probably could be 1,500 if I jeweled it a little bit better, but I'd like to maintain some of the mix stat. So, this is where we're sitting. Oh, right, getting in the middle of my my video. Yes, we're sitting at 1489. So, this is about 100 more than other Xeqqed on blasts. And the base stats are pretty much entirely responsible for it because the gear is not quite there. But the base stats are so much more expensive than the gear to fix that I think it's a worthy trade-off. So, finally, but certainly not least, this is what I call mix, because I don't do fort rallies. I call it mix. I don't like wonder rallies. I'll hit you with 1433 or, you know, 866, 929, but I'm not going to hit you with anything crazy. I'm really not. I don't even like 569. This is my mix set, and I will put normally the champ chestplate on so I don't eat the food. But what do you think the percents are? I always ask, and I'd love to hear your guesses. Please don't cheat. It's no fun if you cheat. So what are your guesses? What are your guesses? The percents are coming up. And again, these are not the final percents. They'll get better. Boom! 1,100, 1,200. This is a pretty high caliper mix. And I think this is going to be a good 929. It's going to be a pretty fantastic 866. Or even like a 569. I feel like I could make with this account. So, look out, traps. And look out, 1 to 2 billion might players. I might be rallying you with mix. So there we go. That is the mix stats, and the HP will be a little bit higher when I convert those manners, so you can add 25. It'll be 781, and I don't have a leader, so that army attack should be about 380. So the leader skins are the last thing we'll do. It actually does not really have any. It has this leader skin, but I really don't like this leader skin. I'm sorry. I know some of you really like it. I just really don't like it. I don't like the snowboarder. It has many of them sort of on the way or possible to unlock. Godzilla is not possible on this account. As sad as it makes me, it's not possible. I have to keep telling myself that, or I will find something to be unhappy about. But I'll just use my Berserker until I can get a good hero skin. I guess we can also do the might breakdown then. Of course, you guys are going to want to see since it's a low might account. Alright, what do you guys think my core is going to be? You can see no traps lost. I don't even have traps research, so I couldn't have them if I wanted them. Ton of victories. Ton of fighting this account has done. What's the might going to be? What's my core might? What is it? 500 billion might destroyed. This is a crazy account. What's it going to be? My core is just about 1 or so billion. It's a little more than 1 billion, I think. It's like 1.1 or 1.05. It's something in that range. But I can have almost a billion might of troops and still be under 2 billion. This is the type of account that I have been craving, that I have been looking for, and I think this will be finally able to get me where I need to go. And you can see it's executed a ton of heroes, as you guys saw earlier with the altar boosts. I don't do Coliseum, but he's gathered like no resources, and he shared a ton. Didn't click help very often, but still a good guy. So this is a truly interesting account. That's pretty much all from me. So if you guys are interested in what's to come, excited for future videos from me, be sure you subscribe, like, and let me know in the comments what you thought. I know this is a longer form video, but I'm just getting back, and I think you'll enjoy what I have to bring you. I hope. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. I hope to see more of you. I hope to stream, hope to produce some content, and thanks for all your support thus far. Let's keep going. Xeqqed out.
Yeah, y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know. Y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know. Yeah, I ain't never gonna be the same now. I'ma tear up this whole fucking game now. Yeah, y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know. Y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know.